to meet it! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's played forward, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Well, that's where he wants it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. It is deadlocked. Has a pop! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Paris Saint-Germain break the deadlock.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
He's brushed off the ball there. Chance to break. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Brings it forward. He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! And the defence can get it clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rice plays it forward. Grant gets it upfield. Goes down, but nothing given. And once more they can't get through. Mbappe! Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He gets past his man. Hits one! They've scored! They have come roaring back! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rabiot really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
And it's Rabiot. Now the counter. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Saka. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play.
Mbappe! Rabiot goes looking. Tries to dink it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it back. Talk about singling someone out.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Beer up towards the front line. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. And we're not going to make any further progress now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Forward it goes. And he's there to cut it out. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Rice gets it back. Defender's on the back foot. There's the through ball. Hoists it forward. Let's put a stop to that. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Chip through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Hakimi. Mbappe.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Saka provides an outlet. Good clearance and very necessary. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Breaks on here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Rice. Eric Garcia. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe. And the weighted pass. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's being played forward. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Saka, not easily shrugged off the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Paris Saint-Germain have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
It'll be a throw-in. That's been levered clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Paris Saint-Germain were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Germain. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Hoists it forward. That has put a stop to that. That's the throw. Mbappe, real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Pinged forward. And it's played forward. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. It's a brilliant interception. Lobs it in gently. Saka. Oh, nice touch. Dinks one in. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. So who can spark this game into life? Oh, he's found him in space. Goes for goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, really good feet from him. A chance to play it in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All a decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on.
It's Shaman! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Montpellier on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong.
Goes for goal! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
And it's a corner. Strong punch. Tries one! It's in!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good play.
That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe, out to the left it goes. Drills one in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He gets past his man. Can he deliver? He's gone for it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Mbappe. Milivojevic battles to win it back. Tries to locate someone up front. Eric Garcia. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's a throw-in. Delivers the ball. Hits one! Forward it goes.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
It just has to be done.
Eric Garcia. Hoists it forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Going through. Milivojevic. A searching ball out wide.
Montpellier are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's played forward. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, sweet feet. Massive leap! Should have put that one away.
Mbappe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Eric Garcia. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's put paid to a promising move. It's broken loose.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Milivojevic plays it forward. Eric Garcia. Tries to get it forward quickly. Long ball, but not especially accurate. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain are out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and the lesson dealt.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, hello and welcome everybody to our coverage of a very special game in French football, indeed European football more broadly. It is, of course, Le Classique, the term which is applied to a game between Paris Saint-Germain and Marseille. Capital against province, north against south, the financial epicentre against what has traditionally at least been a working-class city, and now their citizens have a new channel through which to express their divisions. The history lesson's over for now then. This is about the here and now. It is about sport. It is PSG and Olympique Marseille. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. So here we go then, with two clubs who have had such a large share of success in French football in the recent past, but whose roots could barely be any more different.
Well, two teams that are a lot further away than normal derbies, shall we say, but it's one of these games that you know will get fiery no matter what happens, as there are so many underlying factors, Peter, as to how this rivalry came into prominence. It's almost impossible not to, when there's a political and economic edge to it all.